Everyone, I am Dr. Katherine.Kelly. I am a holistic health psychologist, soul healing specialist, and expert, author, speaker, and I love sharing about the soul. And I love sharing about how to help people incorporate the soul and spirituality into their own work. So today I'm going to be talking about how to increase income by adding soul healing services to your practice. Because this is, again, the $1,000,000 question. Because how is it that we start integrating the soul back into work so that we can actually increase our revenues, increase our incomes, and enjoy our work at the same time? So I'm going to give you a few pointers today for how to do that. You know, I talk about my soul health model and the financial branch. Everybody wants their financial branch to feel well. They want it to feel well. And so these are just a few ways to help you get there. So number one, become educated. There is so much knowledge out there, and knowledge is power, as they say. So explore soul healing practices that align with your own interests. Now, there are thousands, probably more than that, to choose from. But I'm a big believer that we can integrate the soul into any aspect of work as long as we understand how the soul works. And that's what the soul health model is about. That's how my 3 levels of healing come in. So, and the soul informed care model, there's so many different aspects of how to educate yourself. So finding what aligns with you is a really important part of that. But again, there are so many different practices to choose from, but it's really about figuring out how you want to integrate the soul into the work you do. Now, I will also say this from a leadership perspective. I have consulting clients that I work with that are not in the healthcare field, but they want to know how to integrate the soul into how they lead. That is another way to educate yourself, is how does the soul relate to leadership? I have CEOs of treatment centers. I have different kinds of healthcare practitioners. I have coaches I'm working with. I have all kinds of folks that are really just wanting to integrate the soul into their work. I have educators. I have professors. I have teachers, really massage therapists, energy workers. I have all kinds of people I'm working with to help them understand how to integrate the soul into their work. Another idea is to attend retreats and other personal development workshops. Now, that may seem like a no-brainer, but it's really important to find workshops and retreats that are soul-based, because there's lots of retreats out there. But you really want to educate yourself, again, for how the soul works. How is it that it interacts in every aspect of life? And the best way to expand your practice is to expand you. So in other words, the more you evolve into the soul-based idea, the more you get to know your own soul, the more you're going to be able to create a viable practice. I talk about the Baskin-Robbins approach to soul healing. And what I mean by that is taste a little bit of this, taste a little bit of that, and start to integrate into who you are, because that's the individuality of your soul anyway. But how is it you take the bits and pieces of things that you learn and integrate that into a practice or a business or into your current work, even if you work for someone else? How do you integrate that so that you can practice that soul-based healing? Also, one size does not fit all. You have to remember that, oh gosh, everything is different. Every practitioner who's teaching is different. Every educational course, every book is different. So find what fits you and go with that. And also get curious. It is so important to just get curious about what you do. Explore what others are doing. So in other words, who is it in your area? Who is doing soul-based healing? What is happening online? What is happening across the country or across the world? There are amazing practitioners and teachers out there that are teaching lots of different modalities, lots of different concepts, lots of different theories. Find what fits for you and go from there. Get a soul-based coach. In other words, can you find someone that can coach you along this process? So finding a seasoned professional that will guide you can be enormously helpful. So they can help you understand what kinds of practices that you can integrate, what kinds of services, what kind of marketing to do, what kind of business basics you need, and also the ethics of creating a spiritually based practice. So sometimes coaches can be integral parts. Talk to others, and in other words, build that community. Find who are your people. More and more coaches and practitioners and educators and administrators are leaning into this whole idea of soul health, spiritual health, integrating it into their work. And so there are more and more of us out there that are wanting to connect and wanting to be a part of this soul healing community. Follow your soul. In other words, start listening. Go within. Start listening to where you need to go next, what you need to do next, because your inner wisdom is the best advice and the best advocate. So if you're feeling the itch to do something about integrating spirituality or the soul into your work, it's probably because your soul is trying to tell you to do it. So, bringing the soul back. So, I want to say this. Now, all of those tips that I gave you are also related to what I'm doing. I have soul health certifications that I'm creating for people to understand how to integrate the soul and the spirituality and all the aspects of the human condition that are related to the soul into people's work. So, I will help you get educated, attend a training, explore what others are doing, get a soul based coach, which would be me and probably some of the others within the group, talking to others and also following your soul. In other words, you're going to be building community as you are becoming part of this soul health community. So if you are interested in a Soul Health Scholar certificate, please feel free to contact me or also go to my website at www.Dr.KatherineT.Kelly.com. You can go straight to the Soul Health Certifications tab. And also, again, you can follow me on social media. You can look at more YouTube videos and just take yourself where you need to go. But my mission is to give people the foundation from the startup to help them understand how to integrate the soul into their work because it is the essence of who we are. And if we neglect the essence of who we are as practitioners and coaches and educators and administrators, we're not going to get other people where they need to go either. So thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in one of the certifications. Bye-bye.